Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Crypto Corner, your go-to place for all things crypto. Now, in yesterday's episode, I showed you some of my long-term portfolio, long-term meaning tokens that I'm holding for pretty much the whole duration of this cycle, that I will be offloading when I see a trend reversal, when I see that the cycle is exhausted and it all has already ended. And these are kind of long term, I'm saying, but for me, long term only means one cycle. I don't really hold tokens for several cycles, besides Bitcoin, of course. And this is something that I learned from my personal experience, being through a couple of bear cycles now, seeing how altcoins get completely hammered during a bear cycle. There is no reason for you to be holding a token that will get 80, 90, 99% down. So this is why I'm not really a proponent of long-term holdings. Having said that, for me, long-term means one cycle. So my previous episode was dedicated to my hold portfolio, tokens that I'm holding for the whole duration of this cycle. And in this episode, I'm revisiting tokens that are in my trade portfolio, meaning I do swing trading with those, position trading as well. So some of them could stay in my portfolio for a few weeks and others could be in my portfolio for several months. However, I am trading this actively, meaning that every time I see a pump or a nice move towards resistance or rejection from a resistance, I would sell and then I would reaccumulate as they drop to support, or when I feel that the time is right to jump back in. Alright, so let's get started, and we're gonna start with layer 1s first, even though there's only one token here in my trade portfolio that is layer 1. Also, yesterday I was trying to explain about the tokens and it became a very long video, so today I'm gonna try and be very brief, perhaps with one sentence if I can. So Aptos is the only layer 1 here in my trade portfolio. I don't really need to explain about Aptos. It's been around for a long time. You probably already know it. The only reason why it entered my portfolio recently, I did not really bother with this for the whole year because it had a really weak performance for the whole year, and only now that retail came back into the picture, it actually pumped a little bit. So this is why it's in my bag right now, and I'm waiting, I'm waiting for a bigger correction across all markets in order to accumulate Aptos, because I have a very small allocation for the time being. It is a top 25 token, by market cap ranking, $7 billion, so it is quite a large cap already. I don't expect anything amazing from this token. I don't expect a 5 or 10x or anything like that. So I'm going to have a small allocation just because it is a token that retail seems to like, and they're pumping it, and I'm expecting that they will keep pumping it. All right, and this is it for layer 1s in my trade portfolio. All of the other layer 1s, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Sui, Sei, HBAR, NEAR, and BNB, Ethereum, Solana, these are all in my hold portfolio for the time being. So let's move on to DeFi. And the first here is Pyth Network. Now, this is a new token that entered my portfolio in the last couple of weeks. It is an Oracle that is an Oracle network that is competing with Chainlink, but it is a new one, so it still has to catch a bigger market share. And it's currently number 70 in terms of market cap ranking. I have a small allocation, and of course, I'm waiting for a bigger market correction to load up my bags. The next one here is Pendle. I already mentioned it. It's in my hold portfolio, so I'm gonna skip that. Chainlink is another one. It is in my hold portfolio. I can skip that. Then we have SMT. This is the token of Swarm Markets. It is a small market cap, 27 million. I mean, smaller than many of my other holdings. And this is why I think that it's got a potential to grow much, much higher. You can see the performance over the last month is already quite impressive. It's going through a minor correction now, which is great. It's a good time to accumulate. This is a project that bridges TradFi with DeFi, so nothing wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that. Then we have Hyperliquid, the hype token. I already talked about it. It's going to be in my hold portfolio because this is a very new token. It's only been around for less than a month, and everyone is super hyped about it because it is a decentralized exchange. I talked about it in the previous video, so I don't really need to spend time on it. Cetus is another one. Now, this is another decentralized exchange, also a very successful token. I've been trading trading it for the whole year. It's not a new token in my portfolio. I'm swing trading it, so currently I think I've sold almost 80% of my bag, and I'm waiting to reaccumulate. I already placed some buy orders, and some of them started getting hit as we are correcting here. So this is a token that has been performing really well for the whole year, not just for the last month. This is the yearly performance. You can see it is 243 million market cap at the moment. So it is already growing. It's it's quite a large market cap, but it's under 1 billion. So I still believe that it has a lot of more room to grow. 561% up in the last year, and it will keep going up next year, trust me. All right, the next token in my swing trading portfolio is Moonwell. Now, this is a token of a lending protocol. It's a decentralized lending protocol. So it's competing with Aave and Lend and all of the other ones. It is $267 million market cap. So it is kind of a medium size token, and its total supply is only 5 billion. So this is very good. This is why I'm expecting to see even better performance from this token in the coming year. Next one is Axelar. Now, this is the token of Axelar, which is a Web3 interoperability platform that connects various blockchains and enables seamless communication and asset transfer between them, interoperability. It is a slightly larger market cap than the other one, 773 million, and I'm expecting that it will perform well next year. And the other token in my DeFi bag is Aave. But as I already said, Aave is going to stay in my hold portfolio, and I talked about it in the previous episode, so I don't really want to take any time with that. And now we're moving into my AI portfolio. Spec is one of the tokens in my AI trade portfolio. It is the token of Spectral, which creates an on-chain AI agent economy. It is a new project, so I'm expecting that it will grow. It's only $191 million market cap at the moment. This is why I am accumulating it as I see dips. Now, I'm not rushing into this. I'm waiting for a bigger market correction, and this is the case for most of the tokens in my portfolio. Another one is Zig. This is a social investment platform that is using AI. To be honest, for me, these are not tokens that I necessarily trade based on fundamentals. I know that AI is a strong narrative, so this is one of the reasons why I'm picking tokens from the AI narrative, but I'm looking purely at technical analysis, market performance, price action. And I saw good price action on this token. I saw that on my Twitter feed. This is another metric that I'm using. I'm looking at sentimental analysis. I see what people are talking about, what they're hyped about, and I'm following quite a lot of people on Twitter. And this is how I'm finding out about tokens and why I'm jumping into some tokens. Now, this is not necessarily a token that will stay in my bag for too long. It could be that in a month or 2 months' time, it's no longer in my bag. So maybe I will do a revision of my portfolio. If you're interested, let me know in the comments. But for the time being, I jumped into this token recently, and I'm now waiting to accumulate a little more if I see a deeper pullback. We're already seeing a pullback, but I'm waiting for a deeper pullback so that I can get it at a really good price. This is the performance over the year. You can see that it's pumped quite a lot, and it's now correcting. So if I manage to scoop it down here, around 10 cents and below 10 cents, that will be great, because next time it pumps, I'm expecting that it will be going towards 20 cents and more. That's all I need from this token. I'm not really hoping for 10x or anything like that. This is not a degen portfolio here. Okay, the next token is Cray. This is the Cryptify AI token, another AI platform, 4 million market cap only. This is really a small market cap. This is one of those tokens that I'm expecting that are yet to be doing massive gains and performing really well over the coming year. In fact, it's a new token. You can see that it's only started in October. So this is yet to be making bigger pumps, if at all. So of course, this is currently, I have a small allocation. I'm waiting to see how the price action will develop. If I see a nice pump as we saw here in the beginning, I'm expecting that we will have a repeat of this and we will be challenging this previous all-time high. This is what I'm waiting for. This is why I'm accumulating this token right now. Not a big allocation by any means. A much bigger allocation I have in Tao, the token of Bitensor. I spoke about it in my previous video because it is in my whole portfolio, so I'm not going to take time with it. And Fetch, or Artificial Super Intelligence, ASI, is another token that is in my whole portfolio, another token that I'm expecting that will be doing much better over the coming year, because this summer and even now, it's not really performing that well. I'm waiting for this token to be going towards the $5 and $6 mark. It's currently below $2. So this is really my expectation. If I don't see that happening, I will exit. Don't get me wrong. It might be in my whole portfolio, but if I see that the performance is not satisfactory to me, I will exit my position. I will liquidate it. So this is very important, guys. Do not sleep on these tokens. Even if you like a project a lot, if it's not performing well, it doesn't really need to be in your portfolio. So you have to detach, emotionally detach from these things. You cannot be holding something just because it performed well in the past. It needs to perform well right now as you're holding it. So keep an eye on your token's performance. OFN, Open Fabric AI, is another token in my portfolio, purely on price action. This was performing very well earlier in the year. This is the price action that got me into this token, interested in this token. Of course, it is in my swing portfolio, not in my hold portfolio. So I exited as we started dropping and as this downtrend was forming, because as you see, it is a long downtrend. However, over the last month, it picked up, it broke resistance and everything. This is why I jumped back in, and now I'm accumulating slowly, at dips and everything as we are correcting, and I'm expecting that we will have another pump, which is when I will be offloading. I'm not going to be holding this until the end of the bull cycle or anything like that. This is short-term swing trading portfolio again. Okay, now moving on to DePIN. This is Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Networks. It's a concept where blockchain technology is used to manage and operate physical infrastructure projects. We have here GamerCoin, which is the token of GamerHash. It's an app that allows users to earn from and to share their computing power by simply running it in the background. This is one of those crossover tokens that are basically in several different niches. I like it because it had quite an impressive, let's go on the yearly. It had quite an impressive pump here at the beginning of the year, and then it went through this, as the whole market, throughout the summer, flatlined for pretty much the whole summer. Now it's picking up again, and this is why I'm trading it. I'm swing trading it actively. I don't really hold it for very long. I usually offload when we see pumps like this, and then I wait for the dips, and then I unload again. So currently I have a small allocation because I was offloading, and I still haven't really accumulated all of the tokens that I sold. I'm waiting to see if we get a deeper correction on the market, and I will load more heavily. The next one is the GRT, the token of the graph, which is another decentralized network for indexing protocols and organizing blockchain data. It is also great for swing trading because it's making this, it's got quite a decent volatility. Let's look at the yearly. You can see that we had a nice couple of pumps at the start of the year, even throughout the summer. This is in May, when most of the other tokens were dropping. It had a nice bounce here. So, and then of course after that it went through a deeper correction. It's picking up now. In the last month it's been going up quite a lot, and it's now correcting again. So I'm in accumulation phase for this token yet again. All right, and then the next token in my portfolio here is Alephim. Aleph is the token of a cross-chain platform that provides decentralized database services, including file storage, computing, and decentralized identity services. So you can see this is in the last month. It made a nice pump. This is when I was offloading. I'm accumulating. I've already accumulated half of the tokens that I sold. Let's just have a look at the yearly. It had some really nice pumps at the start of the year. Of course, throughout the summer it went down, and now it's picking up again. But this is a much better performance. If you look at this and compare this to some of the other tokens, this is a much better performance than many other tokens, even many of the layer ones, which are typically, stronger fundamentals and stronger tokens. So definitely a good token to trade. Alright, and in the gaming sector, I have Super, the token of Superverse. This is a DAO that runs on Ethereum. It's one of the few Ethereum-based tokens in my portfolio. I'm trading this on KuCoin, I believe. And I'm actually, this is a strong performance token, actually. Let's look at the yearly. We had a nice pump in the beginning of the year that right now, with the recent performance, almost looks like it was a small pump, and it is also a token that is on many exchanges including Binance, so it's definitely a popular one. Market cap is almost $1 billion, so it is kind of a medium size market cap for my portfolio, 114th place in the market cap ranking according to CoinMarketCap. We'll see how it will perform next year. I'm expecting that it will be a very good performer. This is why it's in my swing trading portfolio, and I'm accumulating it on the dips, not right now, because recently in the last month it's actually pumped quite a bit. I'm waiting for a deeper correction on this one as well. The next one is OTK, the token of Octogame, which is a play-to-earn gaming token. So 9.8 million market cap, quite a small market cap by all means, and with a good performance over the year. We can see that it pumped quite a lot and it's still not recovered, which is good, because this is what we have to be buying these tokens low. So this is why I'm accumulating this. Of course, if we see a bigger market correction, we're gonna see even lower price on this token. So I will be accumulating more aggressively then, but it is already in my bag because I'm expecting that we will have a similar pump next year, in the beginning of next year. Okay, moving on to the next one, and this is Major. This is actually a new token in my portfolio. I only recently found out about it. I think it's actually a very new token anyway. Yes, it only started, launched on 25th of November. So I jumped in early into this one, and of course it is still in price discovery. It's yet to establish, what is the market value and everything, and make pumps. I'm expecting that we will be seeing pumps, so this is why I'm accumulating it as it's correcting deep right now. It is only 63 million, so it's possibly the smallest cap token here. I saw that a lot of people were getting hyped about it, therefore I decided to have a small allocation just so that I have at least some exposure in case it does something major. Pun intended. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know if it's going to stay in my portfolio. For the time being, I'm keeping a close eye on it. If I don't see good performance from the token, I will exit. All right, and lastly, RWAs. There's only a couple of tokens here in this sector, and the first one is the token of Mantra. This is another token that I already discussed in the previous episode, so I'm not going to take time with it. The next one is WMTX, the World Mobile Token, and this is offering affordable network nodes based on Cardano. It's the only token that is based on Cardano in my portfolio, but it had a very good performance, which is why it's in my portfolio. In fact, I got airdropped this token, and this is how it got, it drew my attention. I mean, airdrops could be really good for that, guys, and it's had a really good performance ever since. I wish I had accumulated it here, but I didn't. I was accumulating it. I was first selling it as it got airdropped. Usually with airdrops, I offload them because I don't know how they're going to perform. I don't know if I want to keep them. So as I saw it pumping the first time, I was offloading, and then I didn't really reaccumulate until it started pumping again. So I started accumulating around here, 30-40 cents. It's currently, it went to 60, so it doubled, and I offloaded again. As I said, swing trading. So now I'm waiting to see if I can get another entry, but I'm not happy with that price. I wanted to correct much deeper in order to get a bigger allocation. So at the moment, I have just leftovers of this token. Maybe I have like a couple of $100 left from it, from selling earlier. And I hope to get a better price so that I can actually accumulate more aggressively and get, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, something like that. All right, well, there you have it. These are the tokens in my swing trading portfolio. In the next episode, I will be talking about the meme coins that I'm currently trading. Just a recap. So I have my whole portfolio, mostly layer ones. These are Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, BNB, HBAR, NEAR, Injective, Sui, Sei, Casper, and Ton, these are all in my hold portfolio. Aptos, APT, is in my swing trading portfolio. And then we have DeFi tokens, we have AI tokens. There's 3 tokens only in the DePIN sector, but of course there is a crossover between DePIN, DeFi, and RWAs. 2 tokens in my RWA sector and 3 tokens in the gamified sector. So this is it. Now, a reminder, just like I emphasized the importance of using cold wallets, the OneKey Pro stands out as my top recommendation for safeguarding your digital assets. This model is equipped with not 1 but 4 security chips with the highest industry standards. But what I love most about the OneKey Pro is that it has air-gapped signing capabilities, so you can securely confirm transactions without ever connecting to the internet. This is done by scanning QR codes, and there is a camera to facilitate this. There is also Bluetooth connectivity should you wish to use that. It makes it unique because it is the first device of its kind to offer both Bluetooth connectivity and air-gapped mode. I prefer air-gapped most of the time, but if I'm in a rush, I would use the Bluetooth option. I have a choice, which is great. And there's other things that make it worth your money, like the biometric authentication, which is just adding an extra layer of security. Plus, it supports thousands of cryptocurrencies. The list is too long to go through it here. And it's also the first cold wallet with wireless charging capability. These are all unique features that no other device currently offers. It's super lightweight and compact, fitting easily in my pocket or bag, ideal for my travels throughout the year. And whether you're at home or on the move, this wallet seamlessly integrates with both desktop and mobile phones. And the best part, you get 10% discount with my link, the most of any other YouTuber out there. So use the link, it's in the description below, or you can scan this QR code to get the discount. And this is for all of the OneKey products, not just for this wallet. I also love the touch model and even the older one, the OneKey Classic. They're very easy to use. The OneKey Classic is the most simple one, but also it is the thinnest and the lightest of all of them. So it is perfect for on the go. It doesn't have a full color display and it's not that easy to navigate with just 4 buttons. But for simple stuff and for long-term holdings where you don't really have to make too many transactions too often, it is perfect. So there's plenty of choice. You can download my free ebook where I break down these and many other devices currently on the market, so you can compare and choose the right one for you. Remember, always own your private keys and keep your crypto safe. And while you're here, just pick another one of my videos and I'll see you there.